lull NIP into going for a force buy here. Device has purchased one of the hand cannons, and I think that's it. So just USPs for everybody else. Oh, and tagged Hampus very, very low early. More to follow. It's a shooting gallery in mid right here.
Yeah, he's having some fun, getting tested, and he gets 3 for his troubles. So Elian passes his deathmatch warm-up.
Yeah, it's a nice way to warm the AWPer up in mid, isn't it? Just be like some buzzards, just allow him to pop your heads off.
Little headshot angles, so he really gets to be precise about it.
Okay, Device has found one. He's going to try and get away here. That smoke at least is going to guise his cross just.
Nice try. NT in the chat. Elian with 4.
And an assist.
And an assist on through the door. All right, well, their cash has balanced out nicely. You will get to see an influential CT AWP. This is the Elian DM we were alluding to.
You don't get these very often, right? The fact that all of them just down the corridor, you don't have to flick the crosshair around.
So mobile, they're so dynamic. It does eventually get one out by Plopski with some long-range Glock work too. He was only supposed to be good for 1, and he's still alive, still taking a lot of space, going for a plant no less, plant for tons as well. It should set up Device for success, Rez as well with an armored P250 playing that big box. If Krad's flank finds nothing, which is not the case, Entropiq will go for this.
There's a kit there, you can see it on the side.
Yeah, they've got a good reason to go for this. Elian's so low, why not use him for info? Krad's doing it all, I guess. It's going to be a Plopski ace required, an ace clutch, 1v1, Elian low, and he will finish the job. Plopski steps up for the Ninjas, and he takes a very influential pistol. No armor, no problem.
Said I wanted more out of Plopski, right? Said we needed to see more from this kid within the team, and that's huge. That is huge right there. Crazy, in the 2 games of play that we have had so far today, we've had 2 Glock aces.
Oh, the second was great onto Forrester, and then he pulls out this. Needed the clean head hit. Oh, nerves have struck. He has to commit now.
Well, they know now. Nickelback's coming.
Yeah, but does he wait for Krad? He's so far. Oh my God, Linus nearly lays his life on the line just to get the smoke down, but he isolates the duel the same. Nickelback down, shaping up for a pretty solid 1v3 here. 4 in total from Linus. Hard work done. Krad smoked off. He has the kit. Both players with 3 kills to their name here. It's just a question of who is going to leave with a 4th. Linus hears him. Advantage firmly in his hands, and he's actually actively contesting. That's brilliant! Linus making a name for himself and proving some points. NIP given 7, and it's courtesy of a clutch.
Big smile on his face with that one. Special one for him to win here. Wow. Yeah, his heart would have been beating a million miles a minute, right? This kid, if you're not certain on how he's come about, promoted from the academy team over there at NIP, hard to bet him in, right? We haven't necessarily seen him have the best of showings. He's just been a good supportive element, but that's a huge round.
Yeah, that's
what's up here. It's the other to keep everybody else alive. So now they know it's coming. 2 players turn their attention. And he's ready for both.
With Linus posting a frag, maybe he can pull up something magical. Newest addition to the Ninjas with a potentially a point to prove. Already a nice headshot onto Forrester, and he's got so much time. He can take his time. Play the angles. Get comfortable, get that...
If he goes to B.
Space.
If he goes to B, that is the genius maneuver right now.
He's got so much util as well. You know how awkward he could make it if he gets time to not only plant, but get an after plant established. They're both clearing A.
Oh, but if Krad keeps going, Krad's going to catch him. He's just slipped past towards Red House now, so it's going to be a race against Nickelback. And
yeah.
I know they look like turtles with how slow they're moving here, but Linus is starting to get an idea on this. If he drops a smoke into a choke point, right, he can buy himself a buffer zone. He's so worried about a player close.
Fakes it. Krad for cave, Nickelback ramp. And if he plays it right, he could catch Rez with his back turned. Doesn't need that. Still delivers the frag regardless. And Plopski asked to come up clutch again. 2 to find. Bomb in the open. He knows exactly where it is. Will they hard clear him? It's a 10-second defuse. He doesn't have to be too panicked by the smoke, and he doesn't seem flustered just yet. Hasn't actually chosen to spray. Cleared. Very snappy. Gets the info as well. Oh, he's set for success here. They have to hit the shots, and there you have it. 1v2. Plopski delivers again.
Back-to-back clutches there, and Nickelback, he was looking good, wasn't he? That push through the smoke, he was looking fantastic. And not enough to get them through on that scrappy pistol buy. But they're keeping these rounds tight. This was him pushing on down long with the flashbang. A little bit tired of living like a blind man.
Yeah. Sick of something with a sense of reason. And
sick of sight without a sense of feeling. I brought the lyrics.
Now, retaking this site gets difficult. Lackey far from lacking. Device the same with the pair. Oh, a triple on the USP. Okay, Device is done with this. He's had enough. He just needs to get this one wrapped up. He's got a hot date. Playing with them. Nickelback could still do something. He's actually landed some good damage onto Hampus, which puts the defuse up for debate. He's walked away from Device. Oh, he's played it to perfection.
Oh, it's ring around the Rosie.
The Rosie. It's playground.
No.
Oh, and Device again, so close to something absurd. It was like Dust 2 just finding this form, his fist firmly away from the monitor after this one.
He's got to be asking himself how much more he had to do.
I mean, look at the shots he's hitting.
So crispy.
Oh. And then this one, on the reload.
I can't believe this one.
Sit down.
That was mental. Nickelback just getting the dink onto Hampus.
Yeah. Doing that. Paired up. It's going to be very hard for him to find that 2 individual 1v1s. Oh, he's just tucked in. The first shot hit and 10 HP to play with. Plopsky just needs to hit him with anything. Reposition solid. Smoke just fades. Elian. He's got 30 seconds. Does he really want to go around the world? Plopsky will be anticipating the potential shortly. He's going wide now, looking for contact. Nothing.
Oh, he knows.
He's starting to get a whiff.
He's worked it out.
Has he, though? It's going to be down to timing. Plopsky's looking the wrong way. Elian saves them. Wow, it really was hanging in the balance there. A 1v2 for Elian just says play on. Entropiq no longer going to be broken. We're not going to be staring down the brutality of a 15th. You can at least try and finish this out in regulation, but it's such a long road.
Oh, it is a long road. It is a long road. This was a crazy clutch to even pull on off here, and they were just patient with it. I think both teams did a great job. You consider the circumstances on this side, just how...
And now all you've got is double smoke flash. So Liquid have planned for this exact round, right? They know they have nothing to play with, but just a gun. And with a missed shot from Shiro, they're going to get in deep. Spray has to come through. Hobbit needs a multi, and he's got 2 already. Elite trying to come in for some trades, and Hobbit will not allow it. Mowing down 3-4. Pistol out. Let him ace. Shiro with a calculated missed shot, so Hobbit can find all 5. And Sui gets it deep, but Inter spams him through the smoke. Hobbit was going for a knife kill, FYI. And I would love to see that to close the ace, but not today. Instead, it's still a clean round for Gambit. Bit of a mess. Maybe clean's not the right word.
That's twice now as well. Liquid have been stifled by these boosts. There was a bit of a weird part where like Elige goes running in and was like looking at Oranges as though it was on the ground as opposed to a boosted player, but I guess the guys who run... That's very unexpected to be pushed in the mid-round after, you know, Fallen tries that peek down through middle.
Oh my goodness.
Nafany, there's the opener. Stewie might have been boosted, might have been the man who had to step up, but now we're looking at Nafly. One player has slipped the net, but Naf goes back for him, and he's one hell of a fisherman. The claws are out now, and Nafly, ooh, there's another. Axal has his head removed. Naf is holding down this B-bomb site like his life depends on it, because in a way, it does. A lot of the T-side in regulation. Well, now look at the moves he's trying to make. Nafany could strip this whole round away right now. There's one, but he's caught between a rock and a hard place. Will it be another clutch to find Gambit a T-side round that would get them to map point? Nafany needs to double up here. He spots a leg through the smoke. Damage done to Stewie. Naf's got to close it, and Nafany makes it happen. Clutches are the bane of Team Liquid's existence right now, but they mean everything for Gambit. 18-16, and just 1 away from taking us to that 3rd map of Mirage.
Yeah, Liquid are fighting for a very long night tonight. They want double overtime before it's all said and done, and Gambit just will not let go. The 2vx out of Axel and Nafany just pushed back into B, and look at what it means to them as well. They were down and out in this map. They look like they were about to break their win.
All the damn time. Shiro, he saw a leg. Sometimes that's all he needs. There's the first. Gets out of there as well. Naf, no opportunity to trade. No chance to chase him down. He's got to take this fight on Shiro's terms. And Shiro, Demon in the Molotov, locks in another clutch round for Gambit. Look at this guy. Hello! Shiro is impeccable in these situations.
It's just so comfortable, right? He knows all eyes are on him, not just his teammates, but his opponents as well. And boy, you got to be scared when you see him on the scoreboard in that moment. Shiro, I don't know how he does it. Just so consistent, just every single time. Dry fights are his bread and his butter. And nothing's putting a stop to this guy. He wants the series to rage on. 6 rounds in a row for Liquid broken. Gambit streaks a lot harder to break, as Liquid found out last map, and Shiro is sending it back yet again. Oh my goodness.
No. Oh, falling dead on that smoke walk at least. Jeez, look at the pace. That's the bomb. And he just short Shiro over on the short side, even though the nade kill comes. Or the nade goes in rather, Shiro's still going to deal with it. Now, left in another one of these clutches, while the rest of Team Liquid pounced onto this bomb site player in Nafany. Shiro baits the peaks, and there he is with the clutches. They're the rounds that we were missing out on back on Inferno. That's the old Shiro for you.
Great awareness. He's about to stick it, and then he realizes, no, Liquid are running him down. They're setting up util to pop back in, to catch him by surprise. He's so close that he hears that tick of the grenade and is able very quickly to dish out a death and dish out a round. 1v2 for Shiro. That's him back in control. Had a quiet first map, not today. Big pistol opener. Second round as well, won by him. Both these players on this quick A play. Liquid knew it was coming. They're ready for it. The early warning system.
Oh, Stewie! Oh, Grim can't stop the bomb in time. It's a bit of a whip, it's a bit of a blunder. And Axar's taking off heads. Now it's left to Shiro. Now, I shouldn't have to tell you that this guy's been good at clutches today. A 1v2 for Shiro. Oh, it's a walk in the park. They're both gone. And Shiro starts us off immediately where we left off back on Vertigo. It's more clutches for him, and it's more 1vx's.
How it goes as they set up the smokes.
Yeah, on for the retake, but Gambit had been dealt this many a time before. Grim. Shiro, that's more like it, Shiro. Where was this back on Inferno? Hunt them down, give it to him, give him the beans. Fallen, trying to do what he can to respond. Oh, now down to the 1v1. Never mind, Fallen rising to the occasion. Just Inter's left to beat. But on playing around the bomb, he sealed the deal on the round. It is a damn good try out of Liquid to make that so close after Shiro does what he does. But it's find something. You've got Inters and Axar to go up against him. The smoke's down, cutting the sight in 2. Grim dead after 1, but now Shiro's attention has been pulled away. Elige coming in, makes noise up the stairs. That gives up the aim of the game. Someone's going to get on the bomb, and Shiro won't let them in. The no-scope to close, and Shiro rises once more as the clutch king of Gambit to put up a 4th.
Oh my goodness, Liquid did everything they could, but terrified as Shiro. How can you blame them? Elige runs up the stairs. It's that info that gives Shiro the first kill. You put it perfectly, Harry. His attention was drawn out, but Liquid were not ready to trade him out there, hoping maybe he's at Tetris, maybe he's at double. No, he found a 1 position with cover. And that's a massive round. You can see Gambit starting to get hyped now. They know this is still winnable. They're not out of the woods yet. Liquid may have...
4th round now for Team 1. And the guns are back out here for FURIA. Aggressive maneuver here from Art, playing around the smoke. Going to get caught in no man's land. XNS with an opener, but the trade from Vinny. He's aggressive and he wants some more. Better of hanging around here, but look at Yuri. Now he's found himself in the shoes of Art. They're still just fighting.
What's going on here? It's a deathmatch in middle. Nades onto the nose, PRT low. And finished off nicely. Finny, double, make it triple, excuse me.
I guess that's the thing. If you want to go and take those aggressive mid-fights with no pressure through the underpass, you're just going to be taking Jules, and that's 4 for Vinny in the round. Give him the ace. Let him have...
More to say. I don't fancy their chances now.
No, Malbs have to do something absolutely wild here. XNS has been able to creep on up, and he's been able to find an angle, so 2v2.
Yeah, they've got to hurry up, though. Need to find at least one of these so they can pressure that defuse. It's not coming easy. They're dancing around the site with them. A fresh clip. This will be his last. Make it count. Make it count. He has.
Get on the bomb.
Someone needs to be on that bomb, and then they bodyguard. Someone needs to be on that bomb. Oh, he's got a 1 HP. A single slice is all it takes. Not bad out of Andre the Giant. 8 for the boys of FURIA, and that's going to translate into even more.
I think as soon as you see Art just clothesline Maluki there on that flank, you think, okay, well, now this is going to get so much more difficult. Art's in a power position. He has a P250 in his hands. Any surprise elements that you were hoping for on that retake? Because one of the things is when you're retaking the B bomb site on Mirage...
With 4 players charging down Banana, Keserato with no backup as it currently stands. How do they go for this? A perfect pop flash. Yuri down. If they find K-Serato quickly, they're going to run out of time. Oh, the flashbang. It leaves them with nothing. Great play for FURIA, and K-Serato bailed out on the push. Malbs does have enough bullets. He has plenty as he taps away 2 heads. It's K-Serato with it all. An ace out of the Glock. And he looks so fierce.
All headshots. All headshots. Check that one out. The flash return from Art, thinking on his feet, and then K-Serato lining him up, knocking him down. Look how blind they are here.
Yeah, okay, that looked great. This looks better. I mean, the first, the second, and the third in such quick succession. What a clutch. That's a recovery.
That's huge right there. You think
people that have dedicated their lives to it, doing it really well.
Well, that's why, like, when you have an individual like Simple, who is head and shoulders the best player, well, Luki getting it done. I guess we have Zywu in the mix of that conversation. Yep. You have the Elisias, you have the Nikos, but those are the super elites, right? Those are the elites, and then you've got the elite of the elites. Like, there's levels to this. Let's see if...
Yeah, not being able to, like, distinguish between a Malbs and an Elige? Like a...
We should be able to distinguish between a Malbs and a Elige. I would hope so. There's quite a difference there.
It's 4-0. They're set up with some retake utility. So Malbs, speak of the devil, is set up with his Deeg, and K-Serato not really caring. And he jumps into Maluki's orb. That's 3.
That's 4.
In quick succession. Trying to test the waters of the smoke. A high flash could have been something. Damage onto Malbs. Team 1. A lot of the legwork done here, but Maluki has fallen. Yuri still in that pit, still a threat. K-Serato's found another, and oh no, Team 1 falls to Malbs. What have you got? No kit for FURIA, don't forget. There's one on the graveyard position, and Malbs is getting the shots necessary. He can force OT with the clutch. K-Serato, has he got the 10? I think he has. It couldn't get closer. It couldn't have gotten closer. Not another one of these. Not another one of these.
Oh, dearie me.
Extends Plague. They had no idea. So close at times. And a 2v4 does seem like a little too much of an ask. Good chance, XNS, that's the first. And Art with a miss, if PRT could just deliver, they're starting to recover. Chatter fake. Pressure from the coffins, PRT can play evasively and has. XNS aware and alert, they've got time to play with this. Gary's a component of this 2v2, he could be exploited. They're peeking now, Gary, damage!
The damage!
So much damage, double dink. Yuri just to knock him down, the spray will do it. Heartbreak Central, Team 1 again. Close but no cigar, and it is FURIA. They smoke him.